Al Colon, Sean Cranger, Kyan Rice, Branston Peebler.
All righty, fellas. Trying to get our marshals out here, our drivers out.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I got everybody checked in. I got my marshals. All right. Here it comes.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. All right, Kyan's on, Al's on, Sean's on, Branston's on. Everybody's on the clock. All right, first lap's around. Sean goes 19.5, Branston goes 18.1, Al 20.0, Kyan 21.7. All right. Had some technical difficulties over here on the sound system. We got her going now. All right, 105 in. I got Branston out front on a 17 and a 5.17. Sean's on a 15 and a 5.01. Al on a 15 and a 5.15. Kyan on a 14 and a 5.16. We're still working on getting some grip into this new layout, so these two-wheel drive buggies are going to struggle a little bit at first. Try to see who we got here. It's Kyan crossing the line now. Followed Branston just crossed the line. Sean just crossed the line. And Al just crossed the line. Okay. Sean just ran 18.6, Kyan at 19.1, and Al at 20.0. That was fast laps for everybody that time around. Branston has the fast lap of the race so far at 18.1. Never mind, he just ran a 17.5 that time by. 17.550 to be exact. Watch out on the backside single. Backside single. All right. Oh, got a couple tangled up in the wagon wheel. That looked like it was Branston and Al. Branston, 1:45 to go, still out front, 16 to 5:05. Sean, 15 to 5:04. Kyan, 15 to 5:07, and Al, 14:520. And as those of you that have raced here before know, Grip will continue to come up throughout the night. This is a green layout. We just finished it up literally Sunday evening was when we finished up the layout. So today was the first laps. Once this track starts to get a little bit of a groove into it, she'll be pretty sticky. 105 to go, 105 to go. Fast lap still does belong to Branston. That 17.550 set all the way back on lap 6.
45
Help on
seconds
front
left.
stretch. Taylor's got it.
Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
All right, 10 seconds to go. Keep running till you hear your name. Everybody's still alive, everybody's still alive.
Kyan Rice done. Al Colon done. Sean Frazier done. All drivers are finished. Branston Peebler done. The race is completed.
All right, Branston takes that with 16 to 511. Sean goes 15 to 508. Kyan 15 to 511. Al 14 to 511. Yeah, don't forget to grab a couple blowers and get the track blown off. Should have one. Yeah, well, they're both on the back stretch now. Okay. Entries, I think. Yeah. All right, get him checked in,
Al Colon. Brandon Winchester. 1 minute to the start of the race. Conley Waters. Jim Fulian.
And I am going to need two volunteer marshals here. I had
Mountain Man.
Jamie's volunteering for one of them.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Paul. All right, that's going to get all my marshal spots covered up. I got all my drivers checked in. I'll get you another lap or two in here.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here comes the tune. That was aggressive. Oh, watch out after the stadium jump there. right, everybody's on the clock. Brandon comes around 19.2. Steve, 21.3. Jim is a 20.1. Conley at 21.5. Chad, 18.1. Al goes 18.7. And Tim, 21.6. Minute 20 into this, I got Chad out front, 16.501. Al on a 16.507. Brandon, 16.516. Caldwell on a 15.502. Conley, 15.509. Jim on a 15.517. And Steve on a 14.510. Two down. Chad still out front, 16.5 flat. Al on a 16.511. Brandon, 16.511. Just two tenths between those two. Caldwell on a 15.5 flat. Conley, 15.505. Steve, 14.5 flat. Jim on a 14.513. Two to go, 3 down, 2 to go. Chad out front on a 16.503. Brandon, 16.510. Tim, 16.516. Al, 16.518. Conley just jumped up to a 16.517. Steve is on a 15.518. Jim on a 14.508. Fast lap of the race belongs to Chad, a 17.906. Caldwell's got a fast lap 18.4. Winchester 18.5. Conley 18.2. Al 18.6. Steve's got a 19.5, Jim a 19.3. Al just ran his fast lap of the race there at 18.515. One minute to go. Oh, our leader on his side at the stadium jump. Jamie gets it cleared up.
Left.
At a 7.5 second lead. I don't think that's going to cause him any real problems here. Still got about 6 seconds now over Winchester. Conley drops back to the 3 spot there. Albeit by only 0.4 of a second. Chad, another problem coming off that stadium jump.
15 seconds left. Steve Thomas done.
Winchester got it down under 1/10 of a second. Everybody keep running until you hear your name. Steve Thomas is the only one done.
Brandon Winchester done.
He's trying to pull off, he's done.
Conley Waters done. Mountain Man done.
All right, Chad takes it, 16-509. Winchester, 16-511. Conley's done, 16-512. Al, 16-518. Al's still alive. Caldwell's still alive. Keep going, guys.
The Godfather done. All drivers are finished. Al Colon done.
There you go.
The race is completed.
All right, don't forget, guys, if you're marshaling, I need a couple guys to blow off the track for me. Hey, guys. Hey, Kyan, can you start and go? You guys are going to meet in the middle and nobody's going to. There you go. Huh? Yeah. You're in this one. Hey, Conley, can you take over and blow from here to there? Where you're at? Over to the mutate sign? Thank you. Thanks, sir. Yeah.
1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Ruth. Corey Fink. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Branston Peebler. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Kyan Rice.
All right, get him checked in. Hey, after this race is over, Steve, if you'll grab that blower and go this way. Chad, if you'll grab that blower and go this way to the infield. Yep.
Less than 5.
Nope, we're good. We're all full. Later on when I need a volunteer, Conley. Thank you.
Brandon Odell.
All right, remember we are running 2 different classes here, so be gentle around each other. All right, here comes the toe. Kyan's going to be my first one on the clock. Corey, Brandon, Mike are on. Brandon, it didn't pick you up that time by. I'm not sure what happened. It checked you in, but then it didn't pick you up. Yeah, let those guys through since you're not on the clock yet. It didn't pick you up at all, so it might have come unplugged or something. It checked you in. All right, 1 minute in, we got Branston out front on a 16.501, Kyan 16.505, Corey 13.509. That's our wheeler class. Mike on a 17.505, and Minnie Truggy. Brandon could never, his transponder wouldn't pick up. Mike's driving a nice little drift car right now. All right, Branson just ran a 17 flat, and I mean flat, 17.000. Corey just ran a 20.759. Branson said, hold my beer, and went 16.124 that time by. Mike's got a fast lap of 16.0 set back on lap 1. He goes back to the middle there. Would you? There we go, Brandon. They got you that time. Had it come unplugged or? All right, we are 250 down, 210 to go. Kyan out front on a 16.508. Branson on a 16.511. Corey on a 13.512. Kyan just ran a new fast lap for himself, 17.542. Branson holds the fast lap of the race at that 16.124 for Wheeler. Corey's got a fast lap of a 20.7. Mike fast lap 16.053. Brandon fast lap 21.2. Actually, Steve and Chad, I was just looking. It's E-Buggy up next, so don't even worry about blowing the track off. 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. Kyan just ran a new fast lap for himself again, 17.5 flat. He's on a 16.5 flat. Branson on a 16.506. Corey 13.506. Mike on an 18.512 in mini truggy. Brandon showing 15 lapper if we were going to go to a full 5 minutes.
"45 seconds left."
Brandon, that's the leader there. Coming. Yeah, there you go. All right, 30 seconds.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left." Mike Ruth done. Corey Fink done. Kyan Rice done. Branston Peebler done.
All right, and Brandon, you are done.
The race is completed.
All right. Kyan takes that one for Wheeler, 17 to 5.19. Branson goes 16 to 5.13, and Corey goes 13 to 5.05. Mike goes 17 to 5 flat. Brandon goes 9 and 3 minutes 14. He had that transponder problem. Yep. I'm not using the lights tonight.
Mitch Lambert. Gary Stud.
But do be
L4
careful
Lambert.
while guys are going back out there for marshaling. So marshals have the right of way at this point. Watch out in the wagon wheel. I need one more marshal over there by the pits. One marshal over by the pits. Thank you, Conley.
1 minute to the start of the race. Pat McCreary. Baby Ruth.
All right.
45 seconds to the start of
Everybody's
the race.
checked in. Here comes Tone. Get yourself some space. All right. First laps around, Gary had a 15.8, Brian 16.3, Pat 16.4, Taylor 17.5, Mitch a 19.7. All right, minute 20 into this. We got Gary out front, 19.507. Brian, 19.515. Pat, 18.503. Taylor, 18.508. And Mitch, 17.504. All right, Gary just put down 15.7. Brian goes 16.3. Pat 15.9. Fast laps for all of them that time by. We're 2 minutes in. Gary on a 19.505. Borland 19.514, 2.8 back. Pat on a 19.515, just 7/10 back from Borland. Lambert on an 18.511. Ruth on an 18.517. And 3 minutes in, Gary out front, 19.503. Borland, 18.5 flat. Actually, Borland dropped to 18.501 with an 8. Pat, 18.501 with a 7, 1/10 apart. Mitch on an 18.506, just 1.5 back from there. He just ran his fast lap, 15.566. Gary just reset fast lap down to 15.555, so Mitch only 100th off of that time. Taylor on an 18.517. He's 8.5 back from Mitch. Yeah, Borland to Mitch is only 1.5 seconds. That's 2, 3, 4 here.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
All right, keep running till you hear your name.
Barry Stud done.
Everybody else still alive. Gary, the only one done.
Mitch Lambert done. Baby Ruth done.
So waiting on Pat Bryan.
Pat McCreary done. All drivers are finished. El Orlando done. The race is completed.
I mean, that's fine. We can move Marshall's spot. All right. Put him down. Come on out, Marshall. Hey, Mitch. What do you think if we move that Marshall spot up here into the... You want to do that? Yeah, just on the other side of the V. Yeah.
Don DeWitt.
Hey, this is what
Paul
this
Brummett.
club nights are for, right? Figure this stuff out.
Coach Beard.
And burnish in the track. Which
Caleb Gibson.
24A scale
The
cars
Godfather.
do.
James Collett.
Hey, Borland. Hey, Brian. Can I get you to bring that stool up and past the narrow? Right about in there. Yep.
One minute to the start of the race.
I got one too many people out here. Al, you're not in this one. Nope, you're in the next one, I believe.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Al just wanted to get a few extra warm-up laps in, that's all.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Here comes Tone. Caldwell's on. James is on. Jamie's on. Don's on. Caleb's on and Paul's on. Everybody's on the clock. All right, first lap's around. James goes 17.2, Jamie 17.7, Don 18.4, Tim went 19.6, Paul 21.4, Caleb 23.8. Watch out in the stadium jump. Watch out in the stadium jump. Yeah. All right, just past halfway. I got Jamie to the point, 17-5-10. James, 17-5-14. Tim, 16-5-01. Caleb, 16-5-09. Don, 15-5-06. And Paul on a 15-5-15. Yep. $1:45 to go. All right, 1:15 to go. We got Jamie out front on a 17-5-09. James 5:16. Caldwell 5:17. Then we start Caleb 16 laps. Don 15-5-14. Paul 14-5-03. Our final heat of E-Bug, you guys will be up next here in about a minute.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
All right,
15
seconds
seconds
to go. Watch out after the stadium jump. Go wide after the stadium jump. It's clear. Everybody's still alive. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Jamie put a nice pass on Tim and then lost it. Oh.
The Godfather done. James Collett done. Don DeWitt done. Coach Beard done. Caleb
Jamie,
Dixon
that last
done.
lap was disastrous.
All
man.
drivers are finished. Paul Brown
That
done.
dropped you from
The race is
the lead to
completed.
second in this heat. All right, James takes that one, 17-5-12. Jamie, 17-5-17. Tim, 17-5-18. Caleb, 16-5-13. Don, 15-5-11. And Paul, 14-5-14. Put them down. Come on out, Marshall. Hey, guys, I think we're going to go to one qual and a main tonight because otherwise we're going to be here till midnight. So we're going to do one qual and then a main, so make it count. Because it'll take us 3 hours to run another qual and the main.
Mountain Man. Jason
And
Russell.
that would put us out of here wouldn't get done racing until 11. Probably by the time everybody's out of here, 11:30. Help, Marshall's.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race."
All right, I got Marshall's. Oh, hold on, I gotta get a bunch of people pulled in.
Remy Grant. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Brandon Odom. Al Colon. Mike Ruth.
All right, now I got everybody in. Let's get them rolling. Mike's on. Remy's on. Brandon's on. Al's on. Jason's on. And Chad's on. Everybody's on the clock. Dude, we need to get you a body and a can of purple spray paint so I can keep you straight. Watch out after the wagon wheel. They had a little scrum going on over there. Oh, Mike in traffic here. Oh, Chad gets caught up with Al. It looks like Chad ends up on the losing end of that one. Little wheels got tangled, and that was all she wrote. One minute in, we got Mike out front on an 18 and a 5:09, Remy on an 18.5:16, and Brandon on a 15.5:01, Chad 15.5:15, Jason 14.5:06, and Al 14.5:12. Our leader having a bit of trouble there. That's probably going to let Remy take over the lead here. Oh. Now Remy upside down in the wagon wheel. Got to wait for some cars to come through. See what that does when they cross the line. Remy is going to take over the lead by about 2.5 seconds over Mike. But they are together through the stadium jump. Brandon somehow decided to do a front tuck over the stadium jump. While it might have looked cool, I'm not sure it was the fastest choice, but you know, hey. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. It is Remy on a 17.5:11, Mike on a 17.5:17, 2.3 back. Chad on a 15.5:01, Jason 5:04. Then we start Al on a 14.5:12, and Odell on a 5:19. Oh, Remy and Jason get caught up. Mike's going to go by Jason. Remy had 4.5 over Mike. I think he's still going to hold on to the lead here, but Mike's going to eat into it pretty good. Actually, Chad had moved up to the 2 spot after that. So, nope, Mike goes to the point. He's got less than a tenth, 81 hundredths or thousandths over Remy. Chad then 1.3 back from there. Top 3 separated. No, now Chad jumps to the lead. Now Mike takes it back. So the top 3 are Mike, Remy, Chad. Less than 2 seconds separates the 3 of them. Then it's another 60.5 back to Russell in the 4 spot. Cologne, 7.5 back from there. And Odell just a half second back from Cologne. Oh, Remy on his lid again. That's going to put Chad to the 2. Yeah, Chad just ran his fast lap of the race there. So that does move Chad to the 2 spot. Remy 6/10 back from there with 1:05 to go. Chad working his way through traffic, got the leader right up behind him.
"45 seconds left.
And Chad having a bit of a long lap there, puts Remy back to the 2 spot. Then Remy gets caught up with Jason.
30 seconds left.
All right, 20 seconds to go, 20 seconds.
15 seconds left.
And my E-Truggy guys are good. E-Truggy. Mike just ran 16.3 for his fast lap. Remy does own the fast lap of the race, so 16.2.
Mike Ruth done.
Mike finishes 17 in a 5:09, puts himself 6th overall.
Remy Grimm done.
Remy goes 17.514, puts himself 8th overall. James stuck in between them.
Jason Russell done. Brandon Odell done. Al Colon done.
Just waiting on Chad to finish. 1 to finish, and he's on his lid.
All drivers are finished.
Chad goes 17
Mountain Man
5:20, puts him
The
11th
race is
overall.
completed.
Jason 15.511 goes 13 overall. Al 15.517 goes 15. And Brandon 15.519 goes 16. All right. We got our E-Truck. E-Truck, this will be our last heat of the round. Then we'll get her sorted for the mains. Little help on the left side. Help on the left side.
Caleb Gibson.
I don't know. Checking levels here real quick. It did not check you in.
Coach Beard. Baby Ruth.
Don is.
Don
Okay.
DeWitt.
Uh-oh.
Pat McCreary.
I need my marshals from that last race. I got somebody who's been a turtle for a while here. Come on, guys. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. I got to figure out. I got 2
1 minute to the start
transponders I
of
got
the
to figure
race.
out here. So. All right.
Joey Walker.
All right. Okay.
45 seconds to the start of the race. James Collett.
All right, I got all my marshals.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Got all my marshals. Here comes the tone. Joey, you're on the clock. You're on the clock. Don't assume, buddy. It'll catch you. All right, everybody's on the clock. Don goes 17.4. Joey 21.6. Taylor 17.1. Jamie 17.3. James is 17.9. Caleb at 18.0. Pat goes 16.3. Taylor has such a good line with that truggy through that wagon wheel. And then he was listening to his own press. Stop listening to me. Pat just went 15.9. Taylor had a 16.4 before this lap's going to be a little rough. But all right, fast lap so far. Pat 15.905. Taylor 16.4. Taylor just went 15.588 now. Takes over fast lap of the race. Jamie on a 16.6. Caleb 17.5. Joey 18.0. Don just ran a 16.7. And James just ran a 16.8. I think we're going to call James's buggy the Casper, the friendly truck. Joey getting manhandled by a couple guys here. So Caleb and James there together through the horseshoe into the stadium jump. We're at 2.5 down. Pat on a 19.512. Taylor 18.503. Then we go Jamie on a 17.507. Caleb 17.511. Don on a 16.504 with a 0. James 504 with a 3. And Joey on a 15 and a 504. Oh, Taylor looking so good around that corner and just caught the pipe. Oh, Pat, a nice inside move on Caleb. Now Pat coming up behind Taylor. Pat working his way through James there. Pat's got about 7 seconds over Taylor. Taylor does still have the fast lap, that 15.588. Pat 15.820. That's your top two. Nobody else has a 15-second lap at this point. All right, 1:15 to go. Pat's got that lead out, 11 seconds. Jamie another 9 seconds back from there in third. Caleb 8.8 back from Jamie. Then less than a second to James. Then Don 7 seconds behind James, and Joey 15 seconds behind Don.
45 seconds left.
All right, hey Al Cologne, when this race is over, if you grab that blower and go this way along the outside, Chad, you grab that one, go this way around the inside.
30 seconds left.
Thank you. We'll get the track glued up, and then we'll be good to go. 15 seconds to go. Watch left side, watch left side. It's clear.
Joey Walker done. Coach Beard done.
Keep going, Pat. Pat, you're still alive. Pat, you're still alive. Pat, you're still alive. Taylor, you're still alive. Taylor, you're still alive.
James Collett done. Pat McCreary done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
All right. Not sure what the hell happened there with Taylor. All right. We're going to get the track blown off. No, no, no. He's going the way I want him to. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. We'll get the mains sorted out here, and we'll get some glue on the track, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, it's Gary's. It's on my pits there somewhere. It's there. I'll find it in a minute. Yep. All right, guys, take a look at the mains are posted. It is going to be ugly if you are in e-buggy and you think you're going to bump, because I have basically no room to give you battery charging time. So if you think you are going to bump, have 2 batteries ready, or at least your second one close to ready. Because you're only going to get about 7-8 minutes between runs to be able to get a battery charge. So that is the rub when we have that many e-buggies and just just 3 other races to put in between there. So it is what it is. Take a look. If anybody needs anything, has any questions, let me know. Where did it break at? Oh. Yeah, everybody keep their eye out for an e-buggy front spring. Tell Mike Ruth about it, he'll find it.
One minute to the start of the race. Jason
Tractor
Russell,
Supply,
Al Colon,
$18 a piece.
Brandon Odell, Paul Brummett.
Huh? That's actually John Deere yellow.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah. Richard says he's got some more. So he told me that after I bought them. So
30 seconds to the start of the race.
and I just wanted to see what they would, how they would work. So, huh? Yep. All right, lineup, hey Gary. I'm gonna have.
15
we're just gonna
seconds
try
to
it
the
for tonight.
start
The
of the
first is
race.
gonna be right behind you. All right, so I'm gonna put Jason Russell on the one. Gary, if you, right at the corner. Go up to Gary.
Less than 5.
Yep. You might want to, yeah, give him an angle. 2, just about 8 feet behind there. That's going to be Al. There's going to be Al. Brandon's going to be on the 3. It is the start finish line, but we're trying to keep the jumps out of the, yeah. That's going to be our start finish here. All right, so that's going to be our start, but the actual start finish line is down here. All right, this is going to be a 5-minute race. 2 of you are going to bump to the C on the tone. So Jason, Al, Paul had gotten by Brandon, but then sticks it over the pipe. Brandon and Al just fighting back and forth. Now Paul comes by, gets by Al, may get by Brandon as well. Oh, help. All right, Jason's wanting him to keep racing hard behind him while he gets skitters away here. All right, Brandon up through the 2 spot, Paul in the 3, Al 4. All right, Jason crossed the line, and 2.7 back to Brandon. Jason's got the fast lap of the race, 17.8. Brandon's got an 18.4. Paul's got a 19.2 set right there. And Al just ran a 17.9 for his fast lap right there. Jason, another new fast one there, 16.939. Trying to get a lap on Al, he does. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Jason's still out front. He's got 6 seconds over Brandon in the 2 spot. Brandon's got 3.8 over Paul in the 3 spot. Paul having a little trouble here, so that's going to bring that gap up to 5.1 seconds. All right, 2:20 to go, 2:20 to go. No change in the running order. Well, Al just gets by Paul there. All right, 1:55 to go. Running order still Jason out front, followed by Brandon. That gap now 9.2 seconds. Then another 10 seconds back to Al in third. That's the race for the final bump spot. And then Paul 8 seconds behind Al. That is second place behind Paul. Thank you, Paul. All right, 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Up next is going to be our two-wheel drive stock buggy. You guys are up in about a minute. I'll need Gary, if you can grab that blower over there, and Mitch, if you can grab the blower here by the mutate sign. Yeah, go opposite of the direction of traffic. Yep. 35 seconds.
Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
You heard the man. 15 seconds left, and Jason's got a 14.7 second lead.
Brandon Odell done.
And Brandon's going to
Jason
finish the
Russell
two.
done.
Jason's going to finish the one. That's your two bumps. Get those
All
buggies
Robin
on
done.
charge.
All drivers are finished. Al
Although
Colon done.
honestly, just running 5
The
minutes,
race
you
is
probably have enough
completed.
battery to run another 5-minute B main or the C main.
Kyan Rice.
Just make sure you hold
Al
before you
Colon.
get to that top corner up there. Yeah, just hold them there in that middle straight. Wait. Guy, stop.
Branston Peebler.
Yeah, just hold it there, Branson. Thank you.
1 minute to the
And
start
I
of the
need one
race.
volunteer, or actually two volunteer marshals, because I had one back-to-back and
Sean
only had
Frazier.
4 in that race. I understand. Need some
45
marshals,
seconds
please.
to the start of the race.
I need Jason and Brandon out to marshal.
30 seconds to
And
the start
I
of the
need
race.
a couple volunteers. Come on, fellas, I need some volunteers. I need two.
15
Thank you,
seconds
Joey.
to the start of the race.
I need one volunteer. Anybody volunteer?
Less than 5.
No, Mike's not staying.
I'll sit down here since the fucking big ass bowl thing.
I still need one volunteer back by the raw speed Protect signs. Okay. Then I need one up in pit lane. I need one volunteer. Anybody. We can't go until we get them. Lineup's going to be Branston on the 1, Sean on the 2, Kyan on the 3, Al on the 4. So 1 is going to start right over there by Paul. Hey, Paul, wave your hand. You're going to be the number 1. So Branston, you're going to start right over there by Paul. Sean, you're going to be in the 2 spot about 6 feet behind him. Kyan, you're going to be 3, Al 4. Yeah, you can move up a little bit, Branston. A little bit further. Basically up to the apex there if you want. That's good. There you go. All right. I got marshals. I got drivers. This is going to be 7 minutes on the tone. Branston out clean, followed by Sean and Kyan, then Al. Kyan noses it into the pipe. I wouldn't have put you guys second if I could have avoided it, but I didn't have much of a choice tonight. All right, Sean had taken over the lead from Branston. Actually up behind Al here, trying to put him a lap down. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's showing Al out front. I missed how that happened. Al's out front. Sorry, then Sean, then Branston, then Kyan. So Al and Sean dicing it out for the lead here. It's like Al's got some severe rear caster going on in that right rear, or camber. Might have a link off. But he's leading, so why stop? Maybe it's just, I'm just seeing things. Okay. We are 2:30 in, 4:30 to go. Al out front. He's got 4.3 seconds over Sean. Now that's down to 2.5 here. Kyan another 6 seconds back. Nope. Now Branson takes over 6.7 and 3. And then Kyan another 8/10 back in 4. Paul behind you, Paul. $3:15 down, 3:45 to go. Still got Al out front. Then Sean in the 2, Kai in 3, Branston 4. Oh, Sean upside down in the wagon wheel. And 3 to go now. Al still sending it out front. Got 5.8 seconds over Sean in that last lap by. As Al crossing the line there. Sean now 4.6 seconds back. Then Kyan another 4.6 back from Sean and 3.5 to Branston. Everybody's still on the same lap so far. Well, Kyan gets hung up on the pipe back there. Branston rolls it over in the wagon wheel. All right, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Al still out front, crossing the start-finish line now. Sean 5.7 back still. Kyan now in the 3rd spot, another 8 seconds back from there. Branston in the 4. Oh, watch it. That was Sean upside down. That's moved him now 10 seconds back from Al and got Kyan to within 5 with just under a minute to go. Branston upside down again. That wagon wheel kicking his butt tonight.
45 seconds left.
Al, how's that 21.5 treating you right now, huh? Al was all worried he was going to be out of class because he was running a 21.5 tonight. Help out.
15 seconds left. Sean Frazier done.
Sean going to take the 2 spot. Kyan going to get the 3. Al going to take the win. Waiting on Branston to finish.
All drivers are finished. Grandstand people are done. The race is completed.
All right. Put them down going out Marshall. I don't need to blow it off. I've got buggy, e-buggy next. Thank you.
Mountain Man, Brandon Odell, Jason Russell, Coach Beard. Godfather.
I need my
Caleb
drivers
Gibson.
from that last race to come out marshal, and I am going to have, I'm going to need one volunteer. All right, I still need a marshal down here right in front of me.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Still need one marshal here in front of me. I need a marshal. Anybody?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Come on, guys. I can't start until I get another marshal.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need one. All right, let's get them lined up while we're waiting on a marshal. So we're going to put Jamie on the one. Right out a little bit closer to the apex there, Al.
15 seconds
You guys
to
see
the
where
start
Al's
of
at
the
there in the
race.
middle? Yeah. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah. Hey, Al, let him go a little
Less than
closer to
5.
the apex, a little further back. Yeah. There you go, right there. That's the one. 2 is going to be about 6 foot back. That's going to be Caldwell. Barton on the 3. Gibson 4. Russell 5. Odell 6. Just give yourselves 6-8 feet between you. That's somebody's going to be around the corner here. Caleb, you're going to be right in the corner. Caleb's in the 4. Jason's in the 5. Sorry, got my orange card. Yeah, now Brandon, you need to back up. Yeah, basically at the top of the lander there. Yeah, it won't hold up there. That's okay. All right, we'll have to figure that out. Okay. 5 minutes, 2 bumps on the tone. All right, Jamie gives a little wide. Tim gets into him, but ends up with the bad end of that one. All right, Jamie comes around. All right, Jamie out front. He's got 2.7 seconds over Chad in the 2 spot. Caleb in the 3, less than a half second back from there. Jamie put a lap on Brandon. Chad doing the same. Oh, watch out. Oh, mercy. That was about ugly. All right, 3:20 down, or 3:20 to go, excuse me. Jamie out front, got 2.3 seconds over Chad. And then it's just 1.5 on back to Caleb. So that's the race we're watching between Chad and Caleb. That's for your bump to the B. Stock Wheeler, Mini Truggy, you guys are up next. Watch out on that backside single. It's clear. Watch out after the stadium jump. Watch out after the stadium jump. It's clear. Oh, kind of slipped in the wet spot. 2:25 to go. 2:25 to go. Still got Jamie out front now, just 1.5 seconds in front of Chad. Chad's got pulled out about 3.5 over Caleb. So then we got Jason in the 4 spot, Tim 5, Brandon 6. All right, got Jason in between the leaders here. He pulls over and lets Chad through. Oh, help him. He goes back to the inside, Thank you. Don't fall down this time, Kyan. Good job. And Chad makes the pass for the lead. So now Chad out front, Jamie in the 2, Caleb still 3. He's 2.1 seconds back from Jamie, or from Jamie, yeah. And we have 1:20 to go, 1:20 to go. Jamie gets back by Chad. They're side by side over that backside tabletop. Nice little battle out front, but they need to remember that they're just battling for a bump spot, and if they take each other out, Caleb will happily take one of their bump spots. 40 seconds to go. Caleb now. Five seconds behind.
30 seconds left.
Bump spot hell, we're gonna race for this bitch.
15 seconds left.
All right, looks like the leader's gonna get one more lap. Chad, some problems there. That brings Caleb now to 1.7 seconds. Chad gets caught up with Brandon. Didn't cost him too much. Caleb gets under the pipe too.
Done. Jason Russell done. Coach Beard done.
All right, Chad's gonna get the other bump.
Done.
So it's gonna go Jamie, Chad, then go Caleb, Tim, Jason, and Brandon. Waiting on Brandon to finish.
All
here.
drivers are finished.
All right.
Brandon Odell done.
Jamie and Chad
The
get the
race is
bumps.
completed.
Put them down. Come on out, Marshall, for me.
One minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Ruth. $30 to the start of the race.
Check your trim.
Kyan Rice.
On your transmitter, make sure
Brandon
you're at 0
Fiedler.
and reset your
15
redo
seconds
your,
to the start of the race.
well, your
Corey Fink.
calibration. That way it doesn't think that 0 is that.
Less than 5. Brandon Odell.
They'll see that in about 30 seconds. All right, I still need a marshal out here in the middle. All right, let's get them lined up. We're going to put Kyan on the 1. All right, Kyan, you're going to be on the 1 right there over by Brandon Winchester. Yep. Branston's going to be on the 2. Corey on the 3. Then Mike, you and Brandon will go on my word. Don't go on the tone. I'm going to let you guys hold for just a second. Hold on just a second. All right. Hold on, just give me just 2 seconds here, guys. All right, never mind. Okay. So Wheeler on the tone, Mini Truggy on my call. Go. All right. First lap's around. Kyan out front, followed by Branston and Corey. Then it's Mike and Brandon in our Mini Truggy. Brandon behind you, Brandon behind you, Brandon behind you. There you go. Had a couple of them. We are a minute 30 in. Kyan out front. Followed by Branston, followed by Corey. Mike out front in mini truck, followed by Brandon. Fast lap so far. Kyan has a 16.9, Branston an 18.3, Corey a 23.1. Mike's got a fast lap of a 16.7, Brandon a 19.3. All right, we are 3 minutes in, 4 minutes to go. Kyan out front. He's got 14 seconds over Branston. Branston's got a lap and a half over Corey. Mike leading the mini truck. He's got 2 laps. So I will just say Mike is ahead. I think Kyan would appreciate you not doing that. Yeah. All right, just past halfway. Corey's car is set up for a lot more grip than we got right now. Kyan actually about ready to come around and put a lap on Branston here. All right, we got 2:35 to go. No change in the running order. Kyan, Branson, Corey, and Wheeler, Mike and Brandon, and Mini Truggy. Watch this front stretch, watch front stretch. Watch front stretch. All right, 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. Less than a minute. Kyan out front. He's pulled out now 22.5 seconds over Branston.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
Mike and Brandon and Mini Truck.
15 seconds left.
All right, 3 seconds.
Branson Peebler done.
Caught Branson
Reed
at the
done.
line, caught Mike at the line. Mike's going to take the win.
Brandon Odell done.
It got, Branson was at a
Kyan Rice done.
7.157. Mike was 7 flat, 181.
All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Well, I think. But hey, Corey, I wouldn't, because we'll be right back up there soon. Yeah. All right. It's time for our E-Buggy B main. E-Buggy B.
James Collett. Baby Ruth. Mike Reed. Remy Grimm.
Watch out getting onto that back tabletop. Watch
Coach
the back
Beard.
tabletop. I got a turtle.
Mountain Man.
I need my drivers from that last race out to Marshall. I should have enough. Mike is in this one, but I had 6. No,
1
I only
minute
had
to the
5,
start
so
of the
I am
race.
going to need a volunteer. I'm going to need 1 volunteer, please.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
I need somebody right out in front of me here.
30 seconds to the
All
start
right,
of
let's
the
get
race.
them lined up. No more laps, no more laps. We're going to put Taylor on the 1 all the way up there in the apex. Mike's going to be in the 2, about 5-6 feet behind him. Taylor up there on the apex. Mike, pick it up. There
15
you go.
seconds to the start
Then
of
we're
the
going to
race.
James, then Remy, Jamie, and Chad. Remy, move up a little bit. There we go.
Less than 5.
There you go. All right. 5 minutes on the tone, 2 bumps. Mike sleeping on the line there a little bit. All right, Mike gets by Taylor. Gonna take the first lap lead here. Then James in that 3rd spot, followed by Jamie, then Remy, then Chad. Oh, Remy trouble over that backside. Chad gets into him. Oh, Taylor having more problems here. Taylor falling apart this lap. All right, so minute 20 in, we got Mike out front, followed by James, then Jamie, Remy, Chad. Well, Taylor got back by Chad now. So Taylor in 5, Chad 6. Taylor another problem, Chad gets back by. Mike about ready to come around and put a lap on Taylor. And he does. Taylor catches that pipe, trying to get around Chad. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Mike now put a lap on Chad. About ready to come around and put a lap on Jamie. Remy's moved himself up to the 3rd spot now. He is currently 3.5 behind James. James in that white car through the wagon wheel now. Ooh, Taylor hit the wall hard at turn 1. Oh. Body jacked up a little bit. .215 to go, 2:15 to go. So it is Mike and James. Then Remy now 6 seconds behind James. That's your battle for the bump. Jamie getting a lap on Chad. Or no, that's for position. Sorry, that is for position. And Chad gets it. And now Taylor gets by Jamie. Now Taylor moved himself, I think, up to the 5 spot. He has. So Taylor 5, Jamie 6. Chad up into the 4 spot now. He's 7 seconds back from Remy. Never mind. Remy having a rough lap there, so Chad now just 3.5 back from Remy. Taylor having problems. Jamie gets back by him. Chad now 4.2 off of Remy for 4th. Remy's still 7 seconds off of James for that transfer spot.
.30 seconds left.
.30 seconds to go. Mike out front, got 10 seconds over
left.
James. James got 6 over Remy. All right, finish your lap.
Mountain man done.
Chad gonna get caught in 4th.
James Collett done. Coach Beard done.
James is
Baby
gonna go.
done.
Oh, Taylor hits the wall hard.
Mike Root done. All drivers are finished. Remy Trim done. The race is completed.
We'll fix it later.
I got it.
Thank you. All right, Mike and James get the bumps. All right, put them down. Come on out and Marshall. Mike and James, you got to get them batteries ready. You're going to have 2 heats now before the A. Yep, and we do need the track blown off. Corey's getting it for us. So quite a lot of dust that 1 heat of those things makes till this track gets some rubber laid down. It does burn us in the rough spots, but Yep.
One minute to the start of the race. Al Colon, The Godfather, Mountain Man, Jim Poulian, Brandon Winchester. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Thomas. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Conley Waters. Less than 5.
All right, I still need a couple marshals. Who should I have? I got Mike. I got Taylor. Jason's out here helping me out. Thank you. I need Remy, Chad's racing, Remy, James. Anybody out to Marshall, please? Marshall. All right. Lineup's going to be Chad on the 1, Brandon on the 2, Conley on the 3, Tim on the 4, Al on the 5, Steve on the 6, and Jim on the 7. Chad, why don't you go ahead and go on around the corner a little bit further? Yeah, that'll be good. Brandon, go up a little more. Brandon, up a little bit more. Okay, then Conley, Tim. There we go. All right, we're good there. I still need one more marshal, guys. Anybody? All right. Okay, 6 minutes on the tone. All right, so we got Al out front, followed by, is that right? No, that can't be right. All right, we got Brandon out front, followed by Conley, Caldwell, Pullen, Barton, Cologne, and Thomas. All right, so pick up our leader. He is through the wagon wheel now and crossing the stripe. Conley in the 2 spot. He's 4.3 back. Tim another 1.8 back from Conley. That's your top 3. Then goes Jim in the 4, Chad 5. Nope, Al moved up to the 5. Chad dropped to the 6. And Steve 7. So our pole sitter having some trouble early on in this race. Almost a lap down to the leader already. Conley's gotten it in. Now Conley gets past the leader. Oh, there, door to door. Conley takes over the lead. Brandon fighting it, but Conley does hold on. Steve walking off, didn't see what happened to Steve. All right, 2:40 to go. Chad walking off as well, deciding he's had the better of it tonight. 2:30 to go. Conley out front, followed by Winchester, 1.4 back. Then Caldwell just 2.5 back from Winchester. Then we're going to have Jim in the 4, Al 5. So Winchester problems, that's going to let Caldwell get by. So Tim's going to move to the 2. Brandon in 3. Now Tim catches the pipe. Brandon actually helps marshal him. So Brandon going to move back to the 2. Jim in there, but he's a lap down from that race. Up next will be our E-Truggy A-Main. Tim and Brandon nose to tail over the stadium jump. A little bit of contact, but they keep going through the wagon wheel. Gap at the line, 3.5 tenths. Al in that 4 spot, Jim 5. They are only 4.2 seconds apart themselves. Conley out front now. He's pulled himself a full 5.5 seconds out front. We have just 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
Al taking a wild
15
ride
seconds
down the
left.
front stretch. Brandon had gotten by Tim, but trouble off that stadium jump. Tim gets back by. That's his for the race. Oh, Brandon gets in the back of Tim.
Al Colon done.
Brandon does the right, nice thing and late
Brandon
for Tim.
Winchester done.
Conley on his victory
Jim
lap
Julian
here.
done. All drivers are finished.
All right, Conley gets the
Conley
win,
Waters
followed by
done.
Tim and Brandon.
The
Then it
race
goes
is
Al and Jim. Good racing, fellas. Put them down. Come on out and marshal for me. Up next, our E-Truck A-Main.
Baby Ruth. Caleb Gibson. Don DeWitt. Pat McCreary. Coach Beard. Joey Walker.
I still need a couple marshals over here on my left side.
James Collett. One minute to the start of the race.
All
45 seconds
right,
to the
let's get
start
them
of
lined
the
up.
race.
Lined up is going to be Pat on the 1, Taylor on the 2, Jamie on the 3, James on the 4, Caleb 5, Don 6,
30
Joey
seconds
7.
to the start of the race.
Pat, Taylor, Jamie, James, Caleb, Don, and Joey.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah. Joey, just try to come back here a little bit. This is not going to be our permanent starting position.
Less than 5.
We tried it once. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, this is going to be 8 minutes on the tone. 8 minutes on the tone. All right, Pat out front, followed by Jamie, James, Taylor, Caleb, Don, and Joey. That's your running order. All right, Pat out front. Already put a lap on Joey here. Jamie in the 2 spot. Taylor now moved up to 3. Oh, he gets past Jamie. Nice pass, but then Jamie back to the inside. They touch in midair. Taylor going to get the worst of that. Jamie trying to come up behind Don here. So Jamie in that 2, Taylor in the 3. Then we got James in the 4. All right. 2 down, 6 to go. Our leader up behind Jamie now. All right. So now our leader has lapped everybody but second place now. He's coming up behind Don. Don gives him some room. Jesse. All right. We still got 5 minutes 20 to go. So running order, Pat, Taylor, Jamie, James, Caleb, Don, and Joey. We'll find our leader. He's over the stadium, jump down the middle straight. through the wagon wheel, down the front stretch, across the start-finish line. That's our leader. 2-spot, pick him up. He's over the stadium jump now down the middle straight. Last time by, he was 13.3 seconds behind. Putting a lap on Joey. All right. Jamie in that 3-spot. He's 10.1 seconds behind Taylor. James in the 4-spot. He's actually right ahead of Taylor right now. Goes a little wide. Taylor going to get by him for a lap. Caleb in that 5-spot. Don 6, Joey 7. So our leader has now put a lap on the field. Pat now has a lap on the field. Taylor got 5.5 seconds over Jamie last time by. It's now 8 seconds. Jamie just got 7 seconds over James in the 4-spot. So that's your podium watch. Jamie having some trouble there. All right, 2:45 to go, 2:45 to go. Pat, Taylor, Jamie, your top 3. Then it goes James, Caleb, Joey, and Don. Rounding out the field. Help it, Brandon. All right, 2 to go. No change in the running order. Pat, Taylor, Jamie, then James, Caleb, Joey, and Don. Closest race right now is between Jamie and James at 4.3 seconds. Jamie having some more trouble. Oh, James having a little bit of issues there too. Pat working his way through traffic. Now James right there up on Jamie.
45 seconds left.
At the line, it was 1.1 seconds with 45 seconds to go. James is there. Oh, now they're coming up. Oh, James get caught
30
up.
seconds left.
And that's going to let James get by. So with 15 seconds to go, James has moved himself up into the 3rd spot. cross the line, you will be
James
done.
call it done.
James
Coach
going to
Beard
come
done.
home in the third spot.
Baby Ruth done.
Jamie goes
Caleb
4.
Gibson done.
Caleb
Joey
goes
Walker done.
5. Joey
All
6.
drivers have
Don
finished.
7. Pat gets the
Pat
win
McCreary done.
with Taylor in the
Don
2.
done. The race is completed.
Put him down. Come on out and marshal. Unless you are in the next one. All right. You don't need to blow this one off, Al. But the buggies are up. They don't care. Yep, you're good.
Mitch Lambert. Mike Ruth. El Orlando. Gary Stud. Pat McCreary. One minute to the start of the race.
Had a couple back-to-backs after that.
James Collett.
Jamie's over there
45 seconds to
fuming.
the start of the race. Seconds to the start.
All right, I got all my marshals. I got everybody checked in. Let's get them lined up. It's going to be Gary on the 1, Mitch on the 2, Brian on the 3, Pat 4, Mike 5, James 6.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Gary up front, Mitch on the 2, Brian on the 3.
Less than 5.
Pat goes 4, Mike goes 5. There we go. All right. This is going to be 8 minutes on the tone. Oh, Gary, it looks like it maybe even a traction roll into that tabletop turn. So that's going to put Mitch out front. And goes Gary, Orlando, McCreary, Ruth, and Collett. Pat having another trouble back there. So Mike's going to get by, moves him up to 4th. Mitch out front, 1.8 seconds over Gary. Mitch getting stalled in that wagon wheel. Gary eats him up down the straight. He's there. Leaders are going to be coming up behind James quickly here. James pulls over, gives him plenty of room. Good job. Mitch catches the pipe again. Gary right there. Orlando in that 3, Mike 4, Pat 5. Mitch 1.3 seconds at the line. Trying to hold off Gary down the front stretch. 6-10's the gap. All the while, Orlando reeling that front pack in, and Mike right there on Borland. Pat in that 5 spot, James 6. Mitch just ran fast lap of the race right there, 15.761. Gary's got a fast lap of 15.879. Borland's got a 15.824. Mike a 15.857. Pat a 15.984. James a 17.3. Your top 5, the fast laps are within 2/10 of each other. Oh, Mitch, problems. Lets Gary get by. Got 5 minutes, 20 seconds to see if that Mitch can do anything. Oh, Mitch just caught Gary in the back tire. That brings Orlando and Mike right up in there. Mitch waited. That cost him 2 spots. The freight train was coming through. Now top 4 separated by 1.2 seconds at the line. Mitch chomping at the bit, trying to get by Borland. Gary now trying to stretch his legs. Gets a little bit of breathing room over Mike. 1 second at the line. Mitch trying to find a way past Borland. All the while, McCreary now pulling up on the back of this train. Top 5 separated by 3.5 seconds. Borland rolls it over on the tabletop. Lets Mitch by. Now Pat right there on Borland. Mike rolls it over. He's going to have trouble. That's going to, oh, Mitch catches the pipe, lets Borland back over. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5, less than a second apart. Mike and Pat tumble over the stadium jump. Working their way past James. James has found himself the kid in the pool full of sharks right here. Gary out front, 3.9 over Borland in the 2 spot. Then it is, well, it was 1 second, then 6/10 from Mitch to Pat, but it was closer now. That gap still, well, 9/10 that time by. Gary got hung up on a pipe. He had 5 seconds over Borland last time by. Borland had 1.5 over Mitch. Mitch had 1.5 over Pat. Mitch catches the pipe in the wagon wheel. .235 to go. 2:35 to go. Gary, Brian, Pat, Mitch, Mike, James. Now Pat and Borland over the stadium jump. Pat is there. That is for the 2 spot. Pat catches the pipe, brings Mitch right up on him. So once again, 2, 3, 4, all right together. 2 seconds the gap between them. Got just under 2 minutes to go. Pat now 1.1 back from Brian. Now 7/10 the gap for that second spot. 1:10 to go, 1:10 to go. Gary's checked out front, 7.8 seconds, the gap. That 2-3 spot, one we're watching, 7/10 the gap there. They're getting ready to come up on the back of James here. James gives him room.
45 seconds left.
Mitch in that 4. Just waiting for Pat and Brian to get tangled up. Brian catches a pipe off that back tabletop.
30 seconds
Mitch right
left.
there again, or Pat right there again. 30 seconds. They may get 2 laps out of this. Probably just.
15 seconds left.
Brian trying to run a tight line, hold Pat off, not give him any room. Oh, Pat, a little unsettled in that wagon wheel. Last lap.
Mitch Lambert done. Mike Root done. James Collett done.
Waiting on Gary. Oh,
Gary Stud done. El Orlando done.
and Gary actually, they pulled it back to just 2 seconds behind Gary there at the end, and Pat ran a fast lap on the last lap, 15.7. Mitch had the fast lap overall, 15.4. All right, put him down. Actually, we're done for the night.